Our story is coming nearly to an end, my young king. But I have not yet even told you of your grandfather. He who first wore the crown that now rests upon your head. It is a story that should sound familiar to you. Your grandfather's father, the great Count Roger, died when Roger II was only a boy. Like you, he was raised by his mother in a cosmopolitan court among Greek and Muslim tutors. While such an upbringing meant that the young Roger lacked the martial confidence of his forebears, he instead gained skills for diplomacy and statecraft that would prove far more valuable. At that time, Norman Italy was divided into two lordships. Apulia, ruled by Robert Guiscard's grandson, and Sicily, ruled by Roger. When his cousin in Apulia died, childless, in 1127, Roger claimed all Hautevilles lands in Italy, forming the United Kingdom of Sicily. But this growing power, and Roger's tolerance for peoples of all faiths, raised the suspicions of the Pope. Railing against the half-heathen prince, the Pope called a crusade. Roger's Norman vassals, led by his own brother-in-law, rose in rebellion, while a mighty German army, headed by the Holy Roman Emperor himself, marched down the length of Italy. But Roger had grander ambitions than fighting Normans and German princes. He had a kingdom to build.
Look at this baptized Sultan. Too busy playing dress-up as a Saracen prince to come and fight a real man.
Your Majesty, we have pulled our forces from most of Italy, as you commanded. The peasants will surrender to the invaders, and their lives will be spared. Shall we retreat to the island, or hold our position in Calabria?
Ho fatto, ho capito. Sì, signore. When I was a little boy, I heard stories of your father and your uncle. Who would have thought that you would become a plaything of Saracens? It must have been your mother's doing, hmm?
Sì, ho capito. Salutando. Sì.
Your Majesty, the scholar Al-Idrisi wishes to speak with you.
Great Sahib, I ask a humble favor. Please send your ships, traders, and soldiers throughout the world, so that I may learn from their journeys and create a map of your entire realm and beyond.
Your Majesty, the Italian cities support the Holy Roman Emperor because he promises to restore their trade routes. We can pry them from this alliance by clearing the seas of Saracen pirates who prey on Italian trade.
Great Sahib, your English Chancellor is wise, but many lives can be saved by paying the pirates to spare our ships. They will instead attack your enemies, Sahib.
Your Majesty, the Holy Roman Emperor has been exchanging letters with the Byzantine Emperor. I advise you to tribute gold to Emperor Komnenos, to remind him that he should ignore the Germans' letters. An interesting strategy, Your Majesty. The pirates now attack your enemies. Not what I would have advised, but that is why you are the king, my lord. Good. You have bought yourself some time to deal with other matters, my lord.
Sì, sì. Salutiamo. Va bene,
This
taglialigna.
wonder is more than a building,
Ordini
Sahib.
immediatamente.
It is the future.
Taglialigna.
Men and women will look upon its walls and remember that here was where the people of all faiths and cultures stood together in peace.
Muratori.
Minatori. Pronta. Salutare. Minatori.
Pinpricks! Nothing but pinpricks! Are you stitching me hosen or trying to fight me, hmm?
Pronto, sogno.
Muratori.
Salutare.
Immediatamente. Minatori. Minatori.
Sì. Muratori.
Salutare.
Ordini.
Sì.
Pronta, staglia legna. Minatori. Muratori.
servizio. Combattevo. Sì.
Oh, cacciato. Sì, cacciato.
Sì. Se signore, sì, signore. Sì, signore.
Salutavo.
A little more gold is needed to keep the Byzantine Emperor away from Italy. Good. You have bought yourself some time to deal with other matters, my lord.
Salutare. Manovali.
You are beneath me. I go now back to Germany, Henry. Send his head back to Worms. And I will make sure that you and our little line can become emperors after me.
Muratori.
Pronto.
Taglialegna. Salutiamo.
Taglialegna. Muratori.
Ordinatori. Sesi.
Ordini. Salutiamo. Minatori. Pronto su ordini. Muratori.
Salutiamo.
Muratori. Pronto.
Giusto.
Poets, scientists, and artists came to Sicily from both the Islamic and Christian worlds, welcomed with admiration and tolerance. The long gestating seeds of Count Roger's patience, planted in this most fertile soil, had finally awoken and flowered under King Roger and this bright kingdom in the sun. As for the Holy Roman Emperor, he died in the mountains on his way back to Germany. His throne stood empty for many years, though his grandson, styling himself Henry the Lion, would lay claim to it. Ultimately, it was your German grandfather who finally restored the Holy Roman Empire and united Germany and Italy. You see, my dear Frederic Roger, in your name, you carry the legacies of both of your grandfathers. One, whom your German tutors adore, was, of course, the great Frederic Barbarossa. But the other, half Norman, half Italian, but fully Sicilian, was most like you. And that, my young king, is the story of how your family built the kingdom that you now rule. The young king watched me for a moment. He stood up, thanked me for the lecture, and walked away. About halfway through the garden, he stopped and stood silent for a while, and then asked thoughtfully,
Do you think that I will be their equal? A new Giscard? Or Roger Bosso? Or King Roger?
My king, I said, in time, you will outshine them all.